Hello everyone. So very good evening to all. So in today's session, we have to discuss about the concept called constructor and destructor, right? Constructor, R-U-C-T-O-R, and destructor, D-E-S-T-R-U-C-T-O-R. Anybody, please? You may already studied about these concepts, I believe, constructor and destructor. Right? Anybody, please tell me what is a constructor? What is a destructor? So constructor and destructor are the special functions. Actually, constructor and destructor are the predefined functions in a class. But yesterday, I think we created a class. But did you create constructor anywhere? I think we didn't do anything, right? Okay. Now, so 1 minute. What happened? So let me go to my drive. Let me open the files we created yesterday. H3 docs, 8 p.m. July, and class4.php are out it maybe, guys, right? Hey, very nice. Constructor is activated when object is created. Okay, very nice. Your answer is okay, but I need some practical way. Okay, constructor is activated when object is created. Why constructor function should be activated? What is the purpose of activating the constructor? Right? Okay. So let us see, guys, here. I'm going to write the constructor. Let us write some point here. A constructor is a special type of function, right? Special type of function which gets called, try to see, this is very, very important, gets called AUTOMATICALLY automatically at the time of object creation, right? At the time of object creation. What is the point I tell you? Constructor is a special type of function that gets called automatically at the time of object creation. Okay, now constructor is predefined function. Underscore underscore CONSTRUCT. This is the predefined function, is a predefined constructor. Predefined constructor. If you want to define a constructor, we have to use underscore underscore construct. This is the function, you have to write it. It's a predefined thing, guys. Okay, now so constructor is a special type of function, or it's a predefined function that gets called automatically at the time of object creation. If you create an object, constructor will get called automatically. Sir, what is the purpose of constructor? Okay, that gets called automatically, that's not a problem for me. And what is the purpose, sir? Why it should get called automatically? Remember, I want to tell you one small scenario, try to understand, guys, here. For example, I need to connect to database. Try to see, guys, I need to connect to database in a class. Okay, in a class I need to connect to database. Generally, what is a class, guys? Here, class is a collection of methods. Let us assume your class is having 10 methods. Okay, your class contains 10 methods. Each and every method needs database connection. Every method needs database connection. Then what we need to do, guys, here? In every method, we will open the method and we will write something called the connection. 10 times we have to write connection, right? Okay, we will write 10 times connection. If you have 100 methods in your class, then what you will do? So will you write database connection 100 times? No, right? We cannot write 100 times, right? Then, okay, actually, if you don't know, you have to write the 100 times. There is no other way. But this is nothing but hard coding. For example, if lakhs of people are calling the class, definitely lakhs of database connections will be established. And this is going to be so burden on the server for one class, one connection. So whatever we know that all 100 methods needs database connection, right? The database connection, I want to keep that connection logic in one place that I want to reuse wherever we want. That place is called constructor. right? What I want to tell you, whatever the logic we are writing or defining or anything, guys, okay, whatever the logic we are writing inside a constructor, whatever the logic we are writing inside a constructor, that is available within the entire class, within the entire class. What type of logics we can write inside of it? Constructor is the best place, to initialize the DB connections, right? To initialize the DB connections or any network configurations or any settings, it is one of the best place, guys. Initialize the database connections or any other settings you have. So we can add these also. Any other settings we are having that we can define inside of it. If we can define inside a constructor, they're going to be available automatically to the each and every method of the thing. Only thing is, if I write some logic in a constructor, that logic will automatically available to each and every method of your class. So in database connection point of view, I don't want to write database connection in 100 methods. I won't write database connection in the constructor. If you can write into the constructor, the connection will automatically available to, automatically in the sense we have to make it automatic. We have to make it available for each and every method of your class. So even though if you can call the class, even though you have 100 methods, but connection will call only once. Connection will call only once. This is called constructor purpose, guys. Here, in not only in PHP, you can go to any programming language. The purpose of constructor is this is always we can write some reusable logics. Whatever the variables, whatever the things you are initializing in the constructor, they're automatically available into other methods of the thing, guys. So then what is a destructor programmatically? DESTRUCT or destructor is also a special type of function, right? Right, same point I want, right? That gets called automatically. Can you see, guys? Here I'm writing this, a destructor, DEST, right? Destructor is a special type of function which gets called automatically. It is also called automatically, but constructor call at the time of object creation, destructor will call at the time of, call automatically at the time of class execution is completed. Before it will be called at the time of class execution is completed. Before completing the execution, the final, you may have 100 methods in the class. First is constructor. After 100 methods will be called. After calling all 100 methods, finally destructor will be executed automatically. Right. So this is at the time of class execution completed. EXECUT, execution completed. This is exactly the purpose of destructor, guys. So here you can check this underscore destruct, the DESTRUCT is a predefined function. So predefined function provided by the PHP, guys. Destructor predefined function. This is also. So what are all the logics you are initializing into the constructor? Those logics we can destroy into the destructor. That's all. See, you are connecting to database, guys. Okay, you are writing. You are connecting to database in the constructor. Once class execution is completed, we don't want database connection, right? We have to close it now. The type of closing connections, destruction logics we can write inside the destructor function only. Once class execution is all completed, what are all the resources you have established in the constructor? Those resources we have to close into destructor. So at the time of class execution, once class execution is started, we can reuse the resources. Once execution is completed, we don't want the reuses, right? We don't want those resources. We have to close them. The closing logic will be performed by using destructor, guys. This is very important. Remember, these two methods called automatically now. These two methods, both the methods, remember carefully, both the methods are also called as magic methods, guys. Okay, right. Magic methods means they will get called automatically within the class. Okay, I'm sharing you these in the chart window and keep this forever. Okay, Right, I just sent you in the chat window. Save this, guys. This is very, very important. What is a constructor, what is a destructor? Right, okay, great. Right, so let us go to a program. Let us see when a constructor will be called, when a destructor will be called. I will define some of the methods in the class. Okay, now I'm just going to create a class, open, close. Let me save the file. Class 5.php is the file, right? So inside of it, what we want to do, I'm taking a class. You can take sample or anything, you can take it, no problem. Inside of it, I'm defining a function greeting, greeting. Greeting is a function. And let me write the thing inside of it, echo paragraph tag open close greeting function. Now I'm calling this as a greeting function. Okay, this is the greeting function. Let me call one more function called welcome. We will do a sample program also, don't worry. Now you can see this is going to be echo with a paragraph tag. I'm just going to take this. Now you can see welcome function. Okay, right. So when these things will be called, guys, definitely now you created a class with only functions, no problem. Now I'm creating object obj equal to new sample. Once object created, now I'm executing this class 5.php. Can we go this? So class 5.php, I'm just executing this file. Can you see? Are you getting any output here? No output, no error. Why? Because object is created, but did you call any method here? No, we have to call the method, right? Obj greeting. So this is going to be the obj of welcome, exactly, right? So this is going to be something, guys. Now you can check this. You can see both the methods are getting called. Both the methods are getting called, right? So this is what exactly the thing we seen. Okay, great, guys. Now I'm commenting these methods calling. Okay, now let me add constructor in the class function underscore construct CONST. Can you see, guys, the function is highlighting in blue color? Why the function is highlighting in blue color? Because it's a predefined one. So let us write this as a paragraph tag constructor function. I'm writing this as a CONSTRUCT or constructor function. Let me write destructor also. This is also predefined function underscore DESTRUCT destruct. And let me take something echo paragraph tag open close. Here we can take something called destructor function, DESTRUCT or destructor function. Okay, done. So now if you can refresh the page, now you can see I didn't call constructor and destructor. Did you see? Am I called constructor and destructor? No, you didn't call them. Just I created an object only. Once you created an object, these two methods will get called automatically. But if you can call welcome and greeting also, now you can see first what is going to be happen once object is created. Once object is created at this point of time, constructor function will be called if it is defined. As of now, we didn't create any constructor, but situation demands us right now. I created a constructor. If required, you can write it. But if constructor is there in the class, when this statement is invoked, immediately constructor function will be called. Once after calling the remaining methods, finally destructor will be called. If you are not calling these methods, then what happened? Class execution started, class execution is completed. Automatically at the time of this, constructor will be called. And once that is, you are not calling anything, right? Automatically destructor function also will be called, guys. Exactly, this is what you are having. If you can call these methods also, now you can see what is the order. Can anybody please tell me? Constructor, and you have something called greeting and welcome. Can you see? If we can refresh the page, can you see first object created constructor function is calling automatically, and after that the greeting function, after that welcome function, after that destructor function. I told you destructor function will call automatically once class execution has been completed. If the class execution is completed, see, all methods are execution completed, then only destructor will be called. This is the basic funda of the constructor and destructor. Let me show you a practical program so that you will also get some clarity. So here, what I want to do, I want to create a class. The class should be reusable for everybody. A class, actually we are using echo statements right here. Remember carefully, in real time, a class will never print anything, guys. Remember carefully, a class will never print anything in real time. Whatever the classes we are creating, there is some person is there, responsible person to print the output actually. Here also, I want to create a class that is going to be reusable for everybody. I want to make the class as reusable. Let me see, how can we reuse one class into multiple places? I will give you the data. That's all. I will give you the data. So some persons may display the data into a tabular format. Some person may display the data into a grid format. That is their choice. Our ultimate goal is here, you are not a person to print the data. You just give me the data. I will create the object. I will call the method. If I call the method, I will get the data. I will display the data in my own way, whatever the thing you want. Right. Let us see how can we implement by using constructor concept, guys. Okay. Let us write this exactly. PHP open close. I am creating one class with a name called employee.php. This is the file I'm creating. Okay, right. You can take any file. As of now, we take in sample where class 1, class 2, class 3, something we take in. But this time I'm creating a standard class called employee. I'm taking a class with a name called employee. My class name is also employee. File name also employee. If you want, you can take like this also, no problem. There is no problem at all. Your file name is employee, my class name is employee, no problem at all, guys. Right, so we can take same name or you can take different name also, no problem. Right, so here I want to write some methods, guys. Let us write a function, get all employees. Okay, this is the function I want to write it, get all employees. What this method will do, this method will needs to get the data. Okay, now this is exactly, guys, get all employees is a method. Now you can write one more method, function get max salary employee details. Okay, max salary emp. I'm writing one more function like this. Right, I'm writing one more function, get min salary employee or lim. Okay, min salary. You can write many methods, guys. Min salary emp. I want to get min salary emp. You can take any name to the method. See, I'm following some naming convention here. G small, all A capital, employees, E capital. Something you can write all lowercase letters. You want, you can write all capital letters also. No problem at all in PHP. Method names may be lowercase, may be uppercase. It will work properly for you. But in variables point of view, if you declared as a local lowercase, you have to use it as a lowercase only. If it is declared as uppercase, you have to use it as uppercase only. But methods could be anything. So I want to get the I want to write function, one more function, get latest 5 emp. So 5 employees I want to get, guys. Latest 5 employees only I want to get. This is one function. See, what are all the functions you can write? You can write many functions like this. Every function will do one job. Get all employees will give you all the employees list. Get max salary employee details. I want to get the person name who is getting max salary employee. I want to get the min salary employee details. I want to get the latest 5 employees, recently joined employees information only. I want to get something like this, guys. Okay, right. Latest 5 employee or latest 10 employee. All right. So you can get latest employees. So now I don't want to write here latest employees, EMPLOYES. But here, what you can do, you can pass the number. If you can pass the number, if you can pass 5 to this function, I want to get the 5 employees. If you can pass 100, I want to get 100 employees. If there is 100 employees are there, I want to get like this. So based on the parameter, can you see, I have almost all 4 functions are there. For all these functions, I need database connection, guys. Okay. Meanwhile, what I want to do, let me go and let me connect to database $con equal to, generally this is the way of connection, right? MySQL I_connect. So we have the parameters, guys, here. Pass the parameters, host name, localhost. Don't include the database connection. This is object oriented, is a little bit different. Root, and your database is going to be 8pmjuly July, and this is going to be oh sorry, password, right? This is password and this is the database, right? Yeah, database connection is ready, guys. So this is the database connection. After that, I'm writing the query. $result equal to result equal to MySQL query, QUERY query. In this, I'm passing connection comma, see, select star from employees table, EMPLOYES employees table. So if you have records, we have to get the data, guys. If you don't have records, we can't see anything, right? Exactly. So now you can write this MySQL I underscore. In every function, it will be how the logic like this: MySQL I underscore fetch, num underscore rows of dollar result is greater than 0. I mean, at least one record is there. We have to get the record. Otherwise, what we need to do, we have to, earlier what we will do, we will display a message, sorry, no records found, right? But this time we cannot do like this, guys. We cannot do like this. Simply, we have to return, I'm returning an empty array. If you don't have records, I have to return an empty array. This is called empty array. Right, we have to do like this, guys. It is going to be, or else some people what they will do, they will take some variable $data equal to an empty array. This is going to be an empty array. If you have records, okay. If you don't have records, return data. Simply data empty array. Also, we can do like this also. This is an empty array. If you have records, push the records into the data array. That's what we will do into the thing, guys. You are not a person to print the data in the class. As a developer, you are developing the class. Okay. Once class is developed, you have to hand over to the users. Users, they can access, they can create the object, they will call the methods. You are going to tell them, this is the class, this class contains 4 methods. And if you want to access these methods, this is the process you have to tell to the users. So they will do the same job. They will get the data. They will display some, see, all the users may not require all employees, may not require everybody. So they want to get some limited employees. Some people may require max salary employee. Some people may require min salary employee. We don't know. So here what we need to do, we have to repeat the loop while $row equal to, try to see, MySQL I underscore fetch underscore associate. Try to see, this is a different program. Class is completely different always. This is going to be result. So here, generally what we will take earlier, table, tr, td, lot of confusion. Don't worry about it. $data array equal to $row. Then what it is going to be happen? Anybody please tell me. Each and every record, we are into the while loop. Each and every record is going to be pushed into data array. Yes, guys. Right. You see, actually, we cannot do anything. Let me do one thing. At the end of it, I'm going to create an object, guys. Can you see? I'm going to create an object. Obj equal to new employee. Employee object, you can create it. Okay, I'm creating the employee object. So there is a method obj of get all employees. Actually, this method is not printing anything. This method is returning the data. So definitely you are going to get some list or else whatever it may be. Can you print this list? Print underscore r of, you are going to get the list of users, guys, list of employees. Now let us execute the file employee.php. Actually, we cannot create the object. You are not a person to create the object. You are not a person to call the methods, guys. We have to give in, hand over to the thing. I have an error, MySQL underscore numRows express parameter want to be result set bool given. Okay, maybe the wrong, what is the wrong, guys? Here we are getting empty result. Can you see? Array is empty array. So else block is executed. That's why you are getting something called empty. So we are making something called return data. So what could be the reason? Select star from employees. First of all, you have employee table or employees table. We don't know. Go to phpMyAdmin and check this. What is the table you are having in 8 p.m. July? So now I'm just going to 8 p.m. July. Check the table name. Employees or employee. I don't know. Employee is the table, not employees. We made wrong. So you can go there. Yeah, exactly. Now you can check this. This is going to be the now. Am I getting any data here? Oh, I'm not getting anything. Why? What is the reason? So I am using print underscore of list. Oh, object is created employee. Guys, anything wrong? I'm making the mistake. Select star from employee. It is the table, right? Employee is the table. 8 p.m. July. Data. Am I doing anything wrong? I don't understand. So let me check this here. Anything wrong? We are not printing anything, guys, here. I missed connection. Connection is already connected here, right? So we don't require anything, right? So here, get all employees list is called. Okay, let me check this var dump. If we can use var dump, we can understand what the list contains. Okay, let me go and check this. I'm using var dump. You are getting null. So null means what is the wrong, guys, you are getting, right? Space is not required. So you can write star from directly also. But let me do one thing here. I'm not getting anything actually. Dollar row dollar data equal to fetch underscore associate dollar result. This is a variable now. Result, is there any spell mistake? Oh my god, what is the problem? So let us do one thing. Print underscore r of dollar row. Let us debug this. First of all, are we coming into the while loop? Yeah, we are into the while loop. Why the data is not pushing into the dollar row array? So we have number of rows, right? This is data array written. Oh my god, this should be returned, guys, here. This function should return. So here what you can do, dollar data equal to empty. My god, my god. So this is an empty array only. So we have to return the data. See, when you're calling the function should return data to you, then it is not required. You can leave it, no problem. Okay, now, right? Exactly. Now you can see, I think it should not print the data. It should return the data always. Now you can check this syntax error on line number. My god. So now you can check this. You are able to see the data now. I think we are able to see all the employees list as an array of arrays. Remember carefully. If you can use pre-tag here, you will understand. You will get the data as an array of arrays. Remember carefully. Array of array. This is array of array. Array of array. Array of array. It will become like this. But we have to iterate the data. Wait for some time. We will see this, guys. But you are not a person to print the data. Okay. You cannot create an object also. You have to give me the class. That's all. So you cannot do anything, guys. Okay. The same query again. I'm going to copy this. Now you can sometimes what we can take the table also, we can reuse everywhere same table now, right? You can see the same get max salary employee, but the query will be select star from employees where SALARY salary equal to the subquery we have tried. Select max SALARY salary from EMPLOYES employees, the same query, guys. So you will get only one record actually, right? You will get only one record, definitely. So if it is a one record, I believe number of rows is okay, but it is not required directly. We can push this into an array directly. We can return row, so it's not required. While loop is not required. Only one record, now you will get only one record, right? So while loop is not required. Just you can return the row. Otherwise, return an empty array. So it is also going to be an empty. So return row. Okay, you can take this as a dollar data equal to row. So finally, we are returning the data only. That's the reason I'm taking something, or else directly you can return data. So if you don't want, you can return an empty array. We can do like this also, return, and you can do return row. Simply we can make something called return row. Then return is not required here, right? If you have record, the row will be written. Otherwise, it is going to be written to you as an empty, right? Same query again. Now I'm going to come down. So the same exactly, in place of the max, we can write min only. Min salary employee, right? So employee say employee now. Employee only. I am mistaking again, right? Select min salary from employee, right? Okay, guys, here here if you want to get the dynamically here, this is going to be somewhat different, guys. Here you can copy the select query only. We don't know how many users the people are going to be expected here. The same, are you printing anything inside of it? You are not using echo statement at all, anything, guys. Can you see? This is the thing. So here employee where limit, actually sorry, limit concatenate the variable dollar num. I don't know how many records you want to get. That's why you have to write the limit num. Okay, so limit space some num. I mean limit 1, limit 2, limit 3, something like this. We can take it, guys. The same query is going to be done exactly. Can you see in all the 4 functions you are connecting to database now? Yes or not, right? So we are connecting to database. Then what happened? Database will be connected 4 times. No, I don't want to connect to 4 times. Then what I want to do, I'm going to take a variable private, private. What is the meaning of private? Dollar connection. Private means it can be accessible within the class only. Private connection equal to null. Initially, we don't have any database connection. Okay, now that's why I'm taking null value. So I'm taking the constructor right now, function underscore underscore construct construct exactly here. Whatever the connection you written here, we have to remove the connection, right? I'm removing the connection. I'm just keeping into the constructor function. Why? I told you, if you can write some logic in the constructor, that is going to be reusable, right? Now you can go to the bottom. Now I'm going to remove connection from everywhere. Remove the connection from everywhere, every function. I don't want to write hard code this connection. Connection is very precious, guys. Database connection. Whenever we are getting lots of visits to your website, definitely, if you are establishing too many database connections, it will show you an error on the website. It cannot process your request. So, right. So this is the connection. So whatever the connection you have made it, right? Remember, this is a global variable. To this global variable, we have to assign the database connection. So how can we access this variable into this method? By using this of con connection. So then what happened, if you can assign the database connection, initially it is null, but when constructor is created, it is getting connection. So now wherever you have using connection, simply, we don't want to write database connection every time. You can simply write this of connection, this of connection. Can you see? This of connection. That's all. We don't want, see already, how can we access one variable into other function, guys? Yesterday I think we seen, right? Exactly the same story. You can go with this of con, this of con, this of con. Exactly. You can go there. Now you can check this of con, and this is going to be this of con, guys. Exactly. Right. So now you can check this, guys, what exactly this is going to be. Right. So now we are using the connection wherever you want. This is exactly. Right. So I am writing destructor function also. That this destructor function will get called automatically once all the methods execution come. Underscore destruct destruct. And in this, what I want to do, I want to close the connection. MySQL I underscore close to this, just pass the database connection to it. It will be closed automatically once class execution is completed. This is a perfect object-oriented program to get the data. Okay, your class is ready, but if you can execute this, are you getting any output here? No, you cannot get any output if you can execute the employee.php. Right now, what one? ROM wants to access this employee's information, guys, here. Then what is going to happen? Let's see. I'm going to create a class. ROM want to see all the employees. Who wants? ROM is a person. Now I'm going to save the file with a name called ram.php. rom.php is the file. The ROM person wants to see the list of employees, right? The list of employees. Open PHP, close PHP, or else first you can write HTML, open HTML, close, basic structure. Can you see? In this employee class, we didn't create any object. We didn't create any print statement. Can you see, guys? Did you create any object here? No, you didn't create any object. You did not print any statement here. You just returning the data, but you have to call the function. Let us show you how can we use the class by different people. So now this is going to be head tag open, head tag close. In this head tag open, head tag close, I just want to make some title. So this is going to be title open, title close. Let me write this as a employee list. Okay, I'm going to take this as a employee list. This is going to be body tag open, body tag close. In this, I just want to take a h1 tag open. You can take simply h1 tag open close. I am writing simply employee list. Again, employee list. That's all. Now you are executing rom.php. You are not executing employee.php. I'm executing rom.php. Can you see employee list? So you want to write the logic again? No, I have already created a reusable class here. In this class, if you can call the get all employees, you will get the employee list. We don't want to write it again and again. So then what I want to do, let me do on top of the page or about or before the employees list displaying. Now I'm going to include the file. What is the file you created? Employee.php is the file you created. I'm including the file. Okay. Once file is included, we can create an object obj equal to new employee as a user, you have to create the object. As a developer, I don't want to create the object. I'm just giving you the class to you. How you want to use it, you can use it. Right, employee class is created. Once employee class is created, I have a method that are list of employees is equal to list emp. You can take this list emp equal to, we have a method inside of it. Actually, the developer who developed this class, they will give you some documentation also. What is the class available, what is the purpose of the class, right? Get all employees, right? Now you can see this is the method we are having, get all employees. Now you can see, if we can print this here $list emp, you will get the employees. Are you writing the logic anything? Nothing. You are not doing anything. Simply, if you can refresh the page, can you see you are getting list of employees? So now what this developer will do, this developer wants to display this information. Now can we see how this is going to be displayed here? Now you can see, right? So I want to write one condition. If employees records are there, sometimes you make it empty. If there is no records, you will get an empty array. So always you have to write one condition. If you have to write count is a predefined method, $list emp. If you have employees list is greater than 0, at least one employee is there, print them. If the employees is not there, display a message. This is all your choice, right? Now I'm taking this, sorry, no employees found. I'm writing simply no emplo employees found. I'm going to write something like this. Sorry, no employees found, guys. Exactly. So if you have records, for example, I'm making not, okay, actual employees are there. If you can make not, can you see employees not found? Actually, database is sending some employees, but I'm intentionally making like this, guys. Okay. So if you have employees here, I'm going to open, I want to make a table here. Try to see. This is going to be table tag open, table tag close. In this table, trtd, first we have to display the headings, ID, name, email, mobile, salary. Mobile and salary. That's all, guys. We don't want to do anything. SALARY salary. So here I have to write a for each loop. Can you see? I'm open PHP, close PHP again. You can write for loop or for each loop, whatever it may be. For each. In this $list emp as $emp, every employee, right? So here in this, we can take again open PHP, close PHP, take a tr. This tr is going to be repeated. How many times, how many records you have, that many times tr will be repeated. So as a developer, I'm not writing connections, I'm not writing select query and all. I'm just calling the method. If you can call the method, they will give you the data. That's all. The same, guys, tomorrow, if you want to get the API also, the same class, but we will change some little bit logic. That's the only thing. Class is same, right? So here I want to take this as a TD open, TD close. Can you see? Right. So here I want to write open PHP, close PHP, echo emp of ID. This is an associative arena. We have to write like this, guys. Exactly. This is going to be emp of name, emp of email, emp of mobile, emp of salary, mobile, and this is going to be salary, salary. I believe if you can refresh, oh, email is not there. Why email is not there? Any spell mistake I made it? Email or only mail? Oh, mail is not there. We are not saving mail of an employee. Let us click on it. What we are saving? So salary designation we are saving. Okay, let me save this as a designation. Okay, sorry, mobile is there, but email is not there. We are not saving email. First of all, DESIGNATAN designation. Here also in place of it, DESIGNATAN designation. Now you can check this. If you can refresh the page, can you see all the employees we are able to see here? So, but in this file, we don't want to create database connections and nothing required, guys. A class we created as a reusable thing. Can you see? This is ROM. Okay, let us create one more file. This is going to be nit.php, nareshit.php. Okay, what Naresh wants to do, Naresh wants to display this data in a different manner. Same story again. Now we can see. Same employees list only. Try to see, same employees list object is created. So the person Rom displaying the data in a tabular format, but this person wants to display the data into a grid format. Can you see? I'm taking this into a div. Okay, first of all, let me take this. The condition same, count less than or equal to 0 if count of $list emp. You can take any variable. I want to take all employees, all emp. I'm this time there you can take an list emp. Why should I take the same variable? You can take different variable also. Now it is going to be all emp. So if all employees are going to be greater than 0, right, it is going to be greater than 0, then it is going to be something. Otherwise it is going to be something else block. So we can write a message, sorry, no employees found, with a paragraph tag or something like this. So this is common, no EMPLOYS employees found. See, there are a lot of methods are there. I'm not calling all the methods, I'm just calling only one method. But this person may need all the methods, maybe I too don't know. So we are calling only one method. If you want to get max salary employee, there are max EMP, max salary EMP, one variable. You can call that method also. That information also you will get into the variable that we can iterate into the screen. Your choice. So here, let me prepare a div. All right. So everything I want to wrap this into a div class is equal to main. So let us keep everything into this main div. Okay, this is also going to be the div. Okay, all right. So here I want to make everything into one block, div and div. See this person, how this is going to be displayed. Div class is equal to block, block block. In this, he is taking a paragraph tag, open close. Okay, first of all we have to write for each. Now let me do one thing. If employees are there, we will do something. Okay, I believe, let me write for each directly, no problem. For each all emp as emp, you can take any variable here. So in this, let me open, let me do something like this. Exactly here I am taking the div open, div close. In this div, I just want to make a class equal to block. CSS design, guys, this is all about, right? Can you see this person is going to take a paragraph tag, open close, and he is taking id. I'm printing the id like this, echo $emp of id. Exactly, this is going to be the id, right? So I want to take the name, and you can take the label as name. I want to take this as a salary, SALARY salary. I want to make this as a salary, SALARY salary. I want to make this as a mobile. All fields also not required. This person, right? So mobile, only mobile. But earlier the person displayed ROM displayed designation also. This is not displaying all the thing. Can you see now? If you can refresh nit.php, now we can go execute this file. Class is the same, guys. Class is nothing wrong here. I'm creating the same. Can you see? Employees are going to be displayed one by one. If you have little bit knowledge on CSS, let us go there. Style tag open, style tag close. I don't know how many of you know CSS. .main. This is going to be display display flex. Text wrapper, or sorry, flex wrap. Flex WRAP wrap is going to be wrap. So here block block flex 25%. This is exactly, I think you can check this. Right now this is going to be displayed horizontally per row 2 something like this, guys. Still, if you want, you can take some border also. Border 1 pixel solid red. I'm taking some red color border. You can check this. Every block will be like this. Every employee. See, Naresh is displaying the employees like this. Ram is displaying the employees like this. See, what is we are doing, we are created a reusable class. Whoever they want employees, they will include the class, they will create the object, they will get the data. After getting data, they want to display in a tabular format, they want to display like grid format, whatever they want. Yeah, that is of their choice completely. You don't need to worry about it. Just give the data to them. That's all. Right? So like this, you can call remaining methods also. I'm not calling the remaining methods also here. So in this, if you want to call the max salary employee also, you can see max emp equal to, what is the method we are having? Obj of get max salary, salary. Emp is the method na? This is the method, I believe, right? So I don't have any error. So this method will print the data of the max salary employee. Can we go and check this? I'm going to print underscore r of max emp. Just you can print it on the screen. You can check this. You are going to get the, are you getting this? No, you are not getting. Why we are not getting this? I think query may be wrong. I'm thinking. So I think I have to make the query like this, I believe, guys. You have to add single quote, I believe, here. Subquery, right? It should be like this, I believe. Let me check this. Yeah, I'm getting an empty array. Why are you getting an empty array? Don't know the reason. Where is $row, guys? Here, my God, this is ultimately wrong. $row equal to, first of all, you have to get the data now. $row equal to MySQL underscore fetch underscore associate. Without getting data, how can we return, guys, here? Result. The result, we have to now return row. This is what you have to do there. But we are in hurry, but I forget to add all these things. Okay. No worries. Now you can check this. The row I deleted, I believe. I thought that, right? Now you can check this max salary employee details. Are we getting again? No, guys. Why we are not getting max salary employee details? Right? Employee where salary. Oh ho, what happened, guys? Anybody knows? Is there anything wrong? I don't know. Let me write MySQL underscore error, ERROR, error of $CON, this of CON. Yes, this is exactly. So this is going to be print the reason why we are not getting the employees. I'm not getting the list, guys. What is the reason? I don't know. So this is an array, na? Let me debug this, whether we are coming into it. No, I'm not coming into it also, na? Maybe you are not getting the data, I believe. So are you getting high anywhere? Oh, can we see somewhere at the bottom of the page or somewhere? No, you're not getting this. Oh, I'm getting high here. I believe, are you getting high here inside of it? If you can keep, let me go and check this. No, you're not getting high, right? I think we are not into the block. Like this, we have to debug, guys, if you are not getting data. So what is the problem here? Select star from employee. Okay, but if we can write this, it should give you the error reason, right? I'm not getting the reason also, na? Why we are not getting the reason also? Is the query is right? Looking at 25,000. Are we getting the data of 25,000? Yeah, we are getting data of 25,000, guys. Can you check this, guys? What is the problem here? I don't know. What is the mistake I written? Select. Sorry, let me add this query. Am I need to remove this curly bracket? I mean, this, let me check this now, this time. Don't know the reason. I'm not getting data. Anything wrong, guys, with this query? So first you can do one thing in this point of time. I'm going to echo this. Okay, let us echo this and let us see what is the thing you are going to get it. Okay, print this. Can we see? Oh, it is returning, right? Oh, I need to stop this return, I believe. So what I am getting here, select star from employee where something we are getting, guys. This is the query executed. Go to phpMyAdmin, execute this query. So this is the way of debugging. I'm going to your database, go to SQL, paste the query and check this. What is the problem here we are getting? Okay. SELECT, select max. Here is the problem. Huh? That's why I think we are getting syntax error, guys. Right. You can see this is wrong, I believe. So what is the problem here? I think I have to take like this, I believe. Right. Let me check this. Why we are not getting this time? Go. Yeah, I'm getting data, right? Why I'm not able to see this in the front end? What is the query you did? This is the query. Copy this query. I'm going to execute this query inside of it. So do you got any clarity why I'm not getting? Right, this is the query we are having. Okay, let me check this time. Let me return $row and let me return null also. Right, actually we have to see something, guys, here, but I'm not able to see anything. So result num rows. Okay, let me check this time at least. So we are getting right. Anything wrong I made it? I don't know. Earlier we didn't get this data. Right, now we are getting anyhow. Okay, copy the same query here also. Maybe I don't know the reason. Maybe I used, this is going to be min, right? Only thing min, min min. Maybe earlier also I written the same now. So okay guys, this is the max salary employee, and if you want you can display a small information here. This is a simple an array. So now what you can do, you can go to hello, I'm taking h3 tag or h4 tag, whatever it may be. Hello, you can see guys, I'm writing hello, open PHP, close PHP. So here echo dollar, not here, right? Where is the list max emp? Here is the max emp. No, oh sorry, here. Let me take a h4 tag. I will display the employee information. Hello, Mr. Ram or Mr. whatever. What is the person? I don't know. Dollar max emp, max emp of name. Okay, I'm taking is taking again, open PHP, close PHP, echo dollar max emp of salary, SALARY, right? So Mr. Rom is taking 75,000 as a max salary, right? I want to write something like this. Okay, so I don't know how I want to display, but I want to write something like this. Mr. Welcome 1234 is taking 75,000 as max salary. You want to get the min salary also? Yeah, you can write the min salary function also. Or you want to get the limited salary also? Yes, we can do it, guys. Right, this is all about a perfect object oriented PHP program, right? So as a developer, you are not a person to print the data. So in object oriented style, if it is other cases, okay, you can write everything in a single file. But are you doing anything? Rom is using employee class, and Naresh is also using employee class. Everybody is using employee classes. They are not creating anything at all, right? Exactly, guys, right? So let me upload the files to the drive. So this is very important session, very important session. And this, if you can understand yesterday's concept, if you can understand any framework you're going to learn, that is going to be very easy. Either CodeIgniter, Laravel, and whatever it may be, just understand the purpose of the constructor and yesterday's concept, self keyword, this keyword also. This is enough, guys, right? Let me upload the files also to the drive. Yeah, any other questions you have, post me in the chat window meanwhile. So ROM, NIT, right? All the files I'm uploading to the server, and try to practice the files, guys. This is an ultimate concept. You should understand it. In how many classes batch will be finished? Maybe I'm planning to finish by 31st. Okay, before 31st. Yeah, you can use for each loop also, na? You can use for each, you can use for loop also. Why should I use for loop every time? I want to use while. You can use while loop also. Array, you have to find the array of records, right? Array length, you have to find. Why should I find array length and all? For each will be easy now. If you have records, it will be iterated. Otherwise, it is going to be empty, right? You can use for each. You can try with for each and while also, for loop also. That will work for you. Yeah. Any other questions you have, please? That we can see at the end of the sessions. Don't worry about it. Exception handling we're talking about, right? We can see. No worries, man. You can learn from Google also. If I'm not teaching you some concept, right, don't depends upon me, right? You can try to learn from your own at least some concept. I can tell you one thing, guys. I may be a trainer, definitely. I may not teach you everything, right? So you have to learn something from your own also. Some concept I may be missed, right? Yeah. React JS course with PHP is ultimate, man. It is good. Payment gateways, everything we will tell you guys, but wait for some time. Okay, now we will teach you the payment gateways also, the integration and all. Once this object oriented completed 3 to 4 sessions, I think by this Saturday we may not have a class, I believe, but I will see, right? OTP authentication, sir. We need to purchase that SMS API, right? If you don't have SMS API, we can't do anything actually, right? So if is there any free SMS APIs, we will see it. Otherwise, we can simply leave it. No problem. Okay, now we will try. So I want to tell you some date here. Unfortunately, I'm not available on this Saturday. Saturdays and Sunday. Then 30, 31st, we can finish, guys. Okay. And tomorrow, day after tomorrow also. Okay. We will see. So I cannot say, guys, Saturday maybe or may not be there. Before I will inform you. Friday, I can inform you about the Saturday's class. Okay, then. So I'm right. So don't have any doubts now. So the concepts, what are the pending, we will discuss. Don't worry. Maximum the concepts we will discuss, right? You don't need to worry about it, but we have time, right? Definitely. Man, if you want to learn React JS, you should not spend time on PHP. Okay, you have to spend time on JavaScript. Okay. After that, it will be easy process that won't take much time. So I have React applications. I'm connecting with PHP servers actually. That is going to be easy. It's all about Ajax only. React uses Ajax to connect with server PHP. Yeah. Any other questions you have? Okay, guys, then. So we can see tomorrow, and tomorrow we can talk about object-oriented principles. Okay. Infosys is working for web development. Infosys is working for many, not only web development, right? Okay, guys, then we can see tomorrow.